सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Utpannepi virage vina prabodham sukham na syat. Sabhavid Guru Upadeshat Tasmat Guru Ashrayet Prathamam. We may have dispassion, but only dispassion is not enough. Once I was going in Rajasthan with one Marwadi Amma, sitting behind with her, and the driver was driving. Somewhere under some tree, some 2-3 Babajis were standing or sitting, and they had bidi and all kinds of things going on. So this lady, she did namaskar from where she was. You know, Marwadi namaskar, very typical. It's like a cobra namaskar. Because according to their thing, a unmarried girl should not do namaskar to anybody, because she is Lakshmi. So she did namaskar like this thing. So that time I was very young. So I said, Mama, to whom are you saluting? Babaji log, only they are smoking, no knowledge, no nothing. So she is my guru. He told me, Swamiji, what they are, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is, by looking at their ochre robe, I get an opportunity to salute them. See? So why I say like that? Because only Vairagya is not enough. See? Therefore, Utpanne virage vina prabodham sukhanna syat. So prabodha is necessary, and therefore, how the prabodha come? Sabhavet Guru Upadeshat. We have to go to the Guru, and Tasmat Guru Ashrayat Prathamam, first step. Now, why this is so important? Yesterday we have seen this portion. Yadyapi jaladhehe udakam yadyapi sa va prerako anilaha tatra tadapi pipasa kulitaha pratikshate chatako megham. The philosophical bird, Chatak, he takes water only from the raindrops. He doesn't take the water from anywhere. I have not seen that bird, is what they say. In the same manner, although the truth is available everywhere plentifully, yet it can never be comprehended by us unless we hear it from the teacher. And therefore, we have to approach the teacher. So, after having given this introduction, now the teacher says, Tredha pratitihi ukta shastrat gurutaha tatha atmanaha tatra shastra pratiti radauyan madhuro gudostiti. So, 3 stages we have to go through. First is, there are 3 things involved in knowing the truth. One is the Shastra, second is the Guru, and third is your own experience. So, what the Shastra do? Shastra pratiti adau yadvat madhuro gudostiti. The scriptures tell us, like, somebody tells us, the jaggery is sweet. We have not known what is jaggery, what is good. So we are told by somebody. So the scriptures first of all tell us that there is a truth. Thereafter, agre guru pratiti durat gud darshanam. So when it is said that the jaggery or the good is sweet, but we have not even seen, then Guru Maharaj pratiti, he shows, see, that is the guru. Oh, that is the one. So, agre guru pratiti, durat gud darshanam yadvat. So Guru only tells that is called a paroksha jnanam. So what we are hearing is paroksha. We are told Atma, Paramatma, Jivatma. And after having heard all that, again the same questions come. Swamiji, I was doing like this thing, but I was always getting a failure. So what should I do? Where should I? Should I stop doing the japa? Should I do meditation or what? But our inquiry about who is disturbed doesn't come. Therefore, friends, please remember, any difficulty, any problem in our life is our best opportunity to discover yourself. If there is no difficulty, we will never be able to dive deep in ourselves. So, the Guru Maharaj simply tells us, this is the truth. So, agre guru pratiti durat guda darshanam yadvat. Then atma pratiti asmat guda bhakshanam ajam sukham yadvat. After we have heard that there is atma, now which atma, whether it is the jivatma, paramatma, how many jivatma, how many paramatma, all the questions will come in the mind. Then atma pratiti tasmat. So 3 stages. Shastra tell the truth. Guru indicates the truth through the words paroksha jnanam. Third, aparoksha jnanam. We have to have our direct experience. These are the 3 things. See? Shruti, yukti, and anubhuti. Now, rasagandha rupasparsha अन्य पदार्थाश्च kasmat anubhuyante no deha na indriya gramat. Now the various kinds of objects that we hear, that we experience, shabda sparsha rupa rasagandha, and all the worldly objects, kasmat anubhuyante naha. By what we experience them? Deha indriya gramat. Is it through the body and the sense organs? If this is so, then mruta dehe indriya vargo yato na janati dahajam dukkham. But when the body is dead, that time the sense organs, etc., they do not experience the burning of the fire. Pranaschendriyanam taskara badham sakim naveti. In the same manner, when we are in the deep sleep, the prana is going on. But when the thieves come and take away the thing from our house, we do not know. Therefore, Indriya and Prana do not know or do not experience the truth. Meaning, they are merely instruments of knowledge. They are never able to experience what it is. Mano yadi va vishayas tad yogapat kim na janati. Now here is another very different type of approach. If we say everything is known by the mind, then why the mind doesn't know everything simultaneously? You know the operation of the mind? Mind can know only one thing at a time. Like you are all sitting here. Suppose I look at him. So only he is known to me. Others are seen but not known. And therefore, if mind is the instrument of knowledge, or if the mind is not instrument of knowledge, if the mind is knowing, why the mind doesn't know everything? But it doesn't. Because kim na janati tasya paradhinatvat pramadasya kastrata. And therefore, this mind is also dependent on something, and this pramada is what? Although we know, we do not know. That is the pramada. Therefore, then who knows the truth? Now here a beautiful example is given. गाढ़ध्वांत गृहांत तक्षितितले दीपम निधायोज्वलम पंचछिद्र मधो मुखम हि कलशम तस्योपरि स्थापयेत् तद्बाह्ये परितो नोरंद्र ममलाम वीणा च कस्तूरिकाम सद्रत्नम व्यजनम निषेच्य कलश छिद्राध्वांतर निगच्छता तेजोंशेन पृथक पदार्थ निवह ज्ञानम हि जायते तद अंध्रै कलशेन वा किममृदो भाण्डेन तैलेन वा किं सूत्रेण तद एतदस्ति रुचिरं प्रत्यक्षबाधादतो दीपज्योतिः इह एकमेव शरणं देहे तथात्मा स्थितः. They have given example. There is a dark room, and in that dark room there is a lamp, and on that lamp a pot with 5 holes is kept. So there will be 5 lights coming out. Now, thereafter 5 objects are kept. Example given, Veena, Kasturika, Ratna, etc. So 5 objects are kept. And then from those 5 holes, the light will go and illuminate those 5 objects. Then Tejon Shovani Padartha Nivahas Jnanam hi yajjayate. Now we come to know that this is a stone, this is something, so we know because it is in the light of that particular whole light. Now the question comes. This knowledge happens because of what? Randhraihi, is it because of the holes? Kalashena, is it because of the pot? Kim udam mruto bhandena, is it because of the muddy pot? Tailenava, or the oil in that lamp? Or sutrena, or there is a wick in that lamp, because of whom these objects are seen? Is the question. So, kim sutrena nacha edaste ruchiram pratyaksha badhadato. But it cannot be seen by any one of them because jyotihi ekam eva iha sharanam. If there is no light in that lamp, nothing can be seen. In the same manner, in the light of the self, everything becomes enlivened. This is the meaning. What will be the spiritual practice therefore? Withdraw from the sense objects, come to the sense organs. Withdraw from the sense organs, come to the prana shakti, efforts, drop the efforts, come to the mind, drop the mind, how the mind functions, likes and dislikes, drop the mind, then come to the I. Now this I is also temporary, only waking, not in the dream. Therefore we drop the I, and ultimately we come to the Chetana. But the Chetana is also against the Jada, so it is not the ultimate. Therefore, when you come back to yourself, then all your questions will end. That is the reason we do not entertain questions. A simple rule you take, that about which we have no question is the truth. कुछ जानने की जरूरत नहीं. And if we are able to achieve this, then what happens? We will go through all the experiences, good and bad. It will not stop. It is something like the blue color of the sky. After having known that the sky does not have any color, very clearly you have studied physics and you know it is only optical illusion. Very good. You know it. After having known, when you look at the deep sky, you will see blue. See? In the same manner, although you have clearly known that these objects are not real, the sense organs are not real, nothing. But because of you, all of them get the status of reality, although you know that when you are functioning through the sense organs, things will be seen, world will be experienced. Now, after the things are seen or experienced, the next step comes. Do we take these things and the experiences of the world as real or illusions? So this is the most important catch in life. And for that only we told two things. One is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, the world is illusion. Second is everything is Brahman. Both of them put together means you will be free from the burden of desires. What is recognized as an illusion, you do not desire it, nor you want to improve it, not you want to destroy it. Similarly, that which is known as I, you cannot discard yourself, you are always there. And both things put together, you will be free from the virus of desire. No desire. Therefore, they may come and go. So it is in the light of consciousness that the truth is known. Now here also, be attentive, very attentive. There are two things, like your Mundokopanishad says, Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya Samanam Vruksham Parishashvajati. There are two birds on the same tree, on the same branch. One of them is suffering, other is not suffering. Now to recognize this, we have to come through this principle which I have been emphasizing again and again. Nirvishesha Satta, non-specific presence. Like you can see everywhere, there are two lights. Like when I see these people, there are two lights. One is the general light. Second is, ek raat mein do chand khile. So, one light is common, other light is reflected light. See, two things. Now, when we see where our attention goes, our attention goes to something which is specific. How simple it is. It's a common thing. Now, after we come to the specific, now you inquire, what is the reality? The common light is reality or the specific light is reality? Then we come to know common light, that means unreflected light, cannot be seen, although in the light of the unreflected light alone, everything is seen. If you stand in front of the mirror, you see the reflection. If you stand in front of the wall, you don't see the reflection. In the same manner, consciousness reflects as light and thereby an illusory personality of a knower is born. And this knower is influenced by all the experiences. The other day I was in somebody's house and they had a beautiful swimming pool inside the house. Above no trees, no nothing, clean sky, very nice bright sun. So I took nice video also. So I was sitting there and I took video. So Swamiji, what are you seeing? I said, I am seeing Brahman. He said, Swamiji, at least sometime you should tell something seriously. I said, no, that is what I am seeing. What I am seeing, I say, see now, there are two lights. One is the general light, in whose presence everything is seen. And in that water, the sunlight is reflected, and because of the various ripples, it appears that there are many. Now, if The waters are still, no movement at all. There will be only one reflection, not many reflections. Exactly the same way. One wave, father. Other wave, husband. Third wave, son. Three reflections. In deep sleep, no wave. Meaning, no father, no son, no husband. No reflection. Only pure consciousness. Do we have to do anything? Only come to recognize this. Aupadhik anekta, the manyness which appears on account of conditionings. They are appearances, they are not real. But our whole life is spent in this Vishesha Satta, specific existence. What will be the spiritual practice? Karnataka. Whatever role we have to play, play the role, but don't get entangled in that. This is what they said here. Kim sutrena cha etad ruchana pratyaksha badhadato. Because all of them are negated, and therefore when objects are dropped, then nothing happens to sense organs. When they are dropped, nothing happens to mind. When that is dropped, nothing happens to I. When I is dropped, nothing happens to Chetana. And when we go beyond Jada Chetana, nothing has happened, nothing will happen. This is how we have to clearly and systematically come back to our own self. Chinmatra Paramatma Yapashan Atmanamatmastaya Abhavat Soham Nama Tasman Asid Vido Moolam. Now, how this one Paramatma, one Ekameva Aditya, how it has become many. See? Chinmatra Paramatma, be attentive. Chinmatra Paramatma became conscious of himself. Then that is called as ahankar or aham. Now this you can see very clearly. Suppose there is a group of people, big audience, something like that, and to somebody who never expected, if he is called on the stage, see, Guptaji, please come. So Guptaji also doesn't know whether he is called. Guptaji, please come, and then Guptaji becomes conscious of himself. And when he comes in front of everybody on the stage, he has become so conscious that he will do one or the other mistake. He will topple somewhere. He will see the thing. Then his behavior will be funny. Another example I have given you, if you remember, put on shoes with one number less. This example I am telling you from my experience. Last year, when I was walking here in your jail's park, shoe one number less. 1 year I suffered. See? So that Ananda Koti Brahmanda Nayak, Paramatma, through this shoe, when he is walking, his behavior will be funny. That funny expression of Paramatma is Jivatma. Funny expression of the man as a husband. See, friends, it's so simple. If you catch this example, you can never be serious in life. Okay? And if be attentive, if your mind is by nature or by practice or by abhyasa, if you stop reacting to anything in life, it is reflected in your body. By the eyes, you can know the status or the health of your mind. By the eyes. If a person is desirous, if a person is angry, if a person is confused, if a person wants something, immediately it is known. Because the mind is reflected through the quality of the eyes. So, this Paramatma, he becomes conscious of himself. Be attentive. Being conscious of oneself is different, and being aware of oneself is different. When we become conscious of ourselves, we are identifying ourselves with something finite. And when we are aware of ourselves, all the conditioning we drop, and that experience wherein no known means of knowledge operate, that experience is awareness. In the language of J. Krishnamurti, objectless awareness. When we become conscious of, means what? Conscious of what? Conscious of ourselves, body. There is one lady, she thinks she sings good. Now who can stop them? You think you sing good. You can't stop them. So like that one lady, somewhere in India, when I went to their house, so she said, Swamiji, I have this thing and I got a studio also. So very good. And it was my mistake. I said, so you sing? Yes, Swamiji. I didn't say you sing because I am afraid of listening to experimental singing. How much can you suffer? So she started, Swamiji, I'll sing one for you. I had to take breakfast, so I had to accept. And she sang. Then she said, Swamiji, I can sing anything for you, tell me. I'll record it and give you. And she did it. And then I heard it. And thereafter I kept quiet. After every 2-3 days, Swamiji, how do you like it? I didn't reply. Finally, I approached her husband through somebody. I said, hey, I do not know how to say, but I will not publish it. It is not awesome, it is awful. So you play, I don't know how to tell her, she will get hurt, she is so nice, she is so caring, everything is good. But as singing is concerned, I cannot take it. So he says, Swamiji, now you understand my condition? And for her, he has to establish a studio in the house. Because she has that, I sing very good. मैं भाग के कहाँ जाऊँ? So whenever you become conscious of something finite, you are a jiva. When you are aware of the infinite, you are divine. So in this our example, we become conscious of our wife, we become husband, the jiva. But when we are aware that I am a man first and then a husband, then you are divine. See? Liberate yourself from the finite and merge in the infinite. Therefore, Chinmatra Paramatma hi apashan atmanam atmamayaya atmataya abhavat soham nama aham nama abhavat tasmad asit bhido moolam. This is the root cause of these two things, the knower and the known, the absolute and the relative. Now, when this is said, द्विधा एव भाति तस्मात् पतिश्च पत्निश्च तौ भवेतां वै तस्मात् अयम् आकाशः स्त्रिया इव परिपूर्यते सततं सा इयम् अपेक्षा चक्रे ततो मनुष्या अजायन्त इति उपनिषद प्राहुः बृहदारण्यके याज्ञवल्क्य उक्त्या. So in the Bृहदारण्यक Upanishad this thing comes that he thought bahusyam prajayeti, I want to become two, and then like the husband and the wife they were born, and thereafter the five great elements came. So tasmat atmanah akasha sambhutah. Once somebody asked me this question, Swamiji, please explain us this. We are not able to catch it. From the Atma, the Brahman, the Akash came, from the Akash, the air. I said, say it slowly. I am very dull. I can't understand fast. Say slowly, one by one. He said, okay, Tasmat, yes. Atmanaha, yes. Akasha Sambhutaha. I should stop there. Don't go further. Enough. What is Akash? Nothingness. So, from Paramatma, nothing is created. Why do you go further? Over. Then over. Nothing to see. Friends, when we study scriptures mechanically, you don't get the import of it. So, Paramatmanastu tasmat sapna iva utthita maya. Then out of that one Paramatma, many are born like in the dream. There is one mind, but the whole world is created. Now what is that? This is called as the Maya. Sat asad vilakshanasau Paramatma sadashraya sacha gunatraya rupa sute sacharacharam vishwam. So what is this Maya? Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes in Vivek Chudamani that avyakta namni paramesha shakti sat api asat api ubhayatmikano bhinna api abhinna api ubhayatmikano. This Maya Shakti is very funny. Avyakta namni, avyakta, unmanifest. Now the best example to understand is the fire. Fire has its own potentiality, his Shakti, his Maya, various words. He is the burning power. So avyakta namni, unmanifest. Unless the burning power manifests, it is not known. Like in case of this wood. Wood is supported by the element fire. Fire is the tanmatra of the form. So, this wood is supported by the fire, and when the fire invokes its own potentiality, then that which was supported by the fire is burnt away. Contradiction. But the burning power doesn't burn the fire. See these things. So, this burning power is, now what is the position of the burning power? Fire and burning power. When we are using two different words, there must be two. Yes, there must be two. But can the burning power remain independent of the fire? No. So it is one. Then what is the truth? When manifest, it is separate. When unmanifest, it is one. In the same manner, when the Maya manifests, the world is created. In the Maya unmanifest, it goes back. So, as we do not ask any question, why the fire is hot, it is hot. Exactly the same way. This Bhagwan's Maya is like what? Like the burning power doesn't burn the fire. In the same manner, Bhagwan's Maya does not influence Bhagavan. Therefore, in the 7th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Durattaya Mam Evaye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. My Maya is very difficult to go beyond. Therefore, those who salute to me, those who surrender to me, they are no more under the influence of Maya. Like those who know the operation of the laws of electricity, if they know that, they will not be influenced by the laws of electricity. In the same manner, those who know this Paramatma, he is not influenced by the Maya, and he who knows the Paramatma, be attentive. Self is known only by being self. You cannot know the self without being the self. Therefore, we told you so many times, knowing is being. You cannot know without being, and you cannot be without knowing. So, what is the position of this burning power and fire? Sat asat vilakshana asaho. It is and it is not, it is both and yet beyond. Sat asat vilakshana asaho, Paramatma sadashraya anadi. But it dependent all the time only on the Paramatma and anadi. Now, this is another important point. As we do not waste our time in asking questions why the fire is hot, we accept the fire is hot and protect ourselves from the heat to such an extent that the same burning power is utilized for our benefit. Why he is like that? You know he is like that. Okay. Now utilize him, get the work done. I was in somebody's house and they had a son, maybe about 4 years, 5 years. So wife, the mother was telling, Swamiji, he doesn't listen to me and all that, I don't know what to do. I said, I'll teach you how to be a mother. Then he was around, playing with this thing, that thing. I started. I said, Mama, your son, he's so intelligent, I have not seen such a boy anywhere. I go to so many places. He's obedient. He doesn't shout and he doesn't make a mess anywhere. Praised him a lot. His all attention was on what I'm talking. So she said, no, Swamiji, he is not like that. I said, you do not know. Your son is a gem of a child. I have never seen such a wonderful child. You want to see? Yes. I said, hey, Dabbu, can you get Coca-Cola for us from the fridge? Yes, Swamiji. He went, he got it. Swamiji, what is the jadoo? I said, you have to become a mother. Who is a mother? Which fools the children. You cannot teach the same way to everybody. उसकी औकात देखो फिर. See, friends. Therefore, don't waste your time. Why? This is like this. Now think about how we get out of it. Imagine you call the fire brigade. How will you call? Hello, how are you? I had no chance of addressing you anytime. Everything is okay? Are you having a lot of work these days? Because it is summer? You say, come on, what do you want? No, I just wanted to tell you, my house is on fire. If you get time, please drop in. Will you say like this? If your house is on fire, you will not even tell where the house is. See, for those who have spirituality as a luxury, they have got unwanted questions. This is what is called mumuksha. When you have got a burning desire, get out of all this rubbish, unwanted questions drop. See, everywhere you can see this thing. One child in Assam, we are taking food in his house. I was staying with him. But the mother spoiled the children, and he was, any time, the moment he comes on the dining table, he's all crying and all that. She told me, Swamiji, this is the thing what to do with him. I said, now do whatever you like. Tomorrow I'll tell you what to do. Next day when we sat, I said, keep everything and give only announcement. Food is ready. Those who want to come and sit and eat. So we all came. He did not come. I said, don't call him. But Swamiji said, then you don't ask me any question. So we all finish our food. I said, now you go to your work. I am at home, don't worry. So this fellow thought somebody will call him, but nobody called him. When everybody went out, then after some time, hunger is there. So he saw here and there, went to the dining table, remote. And then I took that picture and sent it to his mother. Swamiji is taking food. I said, yes. How come? I said, mumuksha. For us, spirituality is not a hunger, it is a rubbish. See, friends, therefore, unwanted questions. To remove this problem, we tell you very simple way, that about which you have no question, hold on to that. It does not take even a fraction of second. Come back to yourself. And zero attempt, zero efforts. So simple, my friends. Yesterday in the hospital, when they were trying to take out my blood, here, there, I said, you can punch any places you like, it doesn't matter for me. 5, 6 places. I said, I don't have blood. I got only amrutam, only consciousness, no blood anywhere. 3, 4 places he went punching. Swamiji, kahan hai? Only Coca-Cola, no blood. It doesn't take any time. In a fraction of a second, you are out of everything. In a fraction. That doesn't mean you don't experience. Otherwise, it will be jadatva. Go through all the experiences of life without becoming an experiencer. This point I have been telling so many times. Experience without experiencer is living in the truth. So, this Maya is Paramatma Sadashrayaha. On the absolute reality, this is the inherent potentiality of Paramatma, Maya, Sacha Gunatraya Rupa. Now, this Maya is Gunatraya Rupa. Now, here also, one thing we have to understand clearly. See, the rule is, effect is known only after, the cause is known only after studying the effects. When we go to the doctor, we tell them the effects. These are the symptoms. From the symptom, they come to the cause. Now, what is this world? World has got 3 components. One is dravya, the objects, things. Second is activity. And third is knowledge. These 3 things put together is the world. Now, we ask, what is the cause of this world, inert things? Oh, the cause of the inert thing is Tamoguna. Okay. The cause of the activity is Rajoguna. The cause of the knowledge is Sattva-guna. Very good. Now come to this point. Because of the effects, the cause is established. And effects are because of the cause. So which is the cause of whom? So what is the fundamental rule? Cause and effect is an illusion. And where we are lost in the life? In cause and effect. But why did he say like that? You are dumb. Why? He may say, hearing or not hearing is in your ears. Why? Because the sky is too high. To get out of this cause and effect, our scripture gives us a beautiful technique. You know that technique? You know that. Jo tari raha hai, so mari raha hai. Oh Lord, thy will be done. You are free from all the problems. And therefore, the devotees following the path of devotion, they do not fall under the law of karma. Law of karma is for whom? Those who are intellectuals. Why this is happening only to me? Because cause and effect. In the last life you have done so and so. So in this life you have to suffer. But I don't remember, it doesn't matter. But now what can be done? Now behave properly, otherwise in the next life also she will be your wife. No. Then behave properly. So two things have happened. Because of this cause of effect, we are utilizing the same cause effect to help us to go beyond cause and effect. The first is, we are squarely responsible for whatever happens in our life. Nobody is responsible. Second thing is, stop reacting in life. Net result, you are at peace. And the mind which is at peace, what are the symptoms? The inquiry kindles, not why, but the inquiry is who. Who is this one who did something bad in the last life? Who is this in this life suffering? And who is this one who will be suffering in the next life? Who is this? And therefore, this cause and effect are to be dropped in life. I have seen one lady in US. I used to go to their house. He was a good friend of mine. He must be around 48, 50, like that. And his wife, no kids. They are having this business of spices. Main office in Kerala, and he was there, a Marwadi. Not Marwadi, a Gujarati. So, there was something cancer problem. He went to the hospital, got everything done, treated, operation, everything was perfectly all right. Discharge, came out, sat with his wife and mother and having a cup of coffee in the restaurant in the same compound of that hospital. After finishing coffee, he kept it and died. That time, that mother was amazing. She did not lose her cool. And she had studied Amritanubhav very exhaustively. She showed me. Swamiji, see, everything I learned. I said, so many things. What is that which caught your mind? He said, what caught my mind? Me and my husband. Karya karana mithya. Cause and effect is an illusion. When that only son died, this was the word which came from. He says, Swamiji, I am not going to ask why it happened, because karya karan mithya. Then she said, the one who gave, he only took it away. In short, if you follow the path of devotion, you will be left with no questions. Now, what is that experience? Where you have no question about our being. But instead of that, we keep on. Why? The sky is too high. So, what is this world? So, Tamoguna is the cause of matter, Rajoguna is the cause of activity, Sattva Guna is the cause of knowledge, and we take the Sattva Rajas Tamas as real. Like electron, proton, neutron, nobody has seen. These are only theoretically established entities. They are not there. See? And they say in an atom they are moving with such a tremendous speed. So if all of them are moving in a tremendous speed, why that object doesn't move? It is stable. Maya. Therefore, this world has been always like this. Don't get lost. But this Sattva Rajas Tamas has gone so deep in the heads of the people, and such professional satsangi, they abuse others in a spiritual language. Would you believe this? I was in Vrindavan. So, I normally don't do, but sometimes mistake happens. So, I said, Amma, how come you are alone? Nobody came with you from your home? Swamiji, what to tell? I said, don't tell. My husband is terribly tamasic. My son, rajasic. Amma, what about you? Sattvic. Ek lagao. See, so these sattva rajas tamas, they become abuses. Tamasic kahi ka. Where is that? Nowhere. Hey friends, this is Maya. Therefore, what is Maya? That which doesn't exist, yet it appears. So, three things. Something is no problem. Something is not no problem. But something is not, yet it appears, the problem is created. So, this is how this Maya is creating. And therefore, in simple words, to understand this Maya, all experiences gathered through the limitations of the sense organs, mind and intellect are Maya if we take them as real. If you don't take them as real, you are out of this samsara. So, seeing, experiencing is not a problem. See? Like we experience the sunrise, sunset. Because of this experiencing, do we get confused whether sun is rising or setting? No, because we know it is the movement of the earth which is superimposed on the sun. Therefore, to go out of this Maya is don't get lost in cause and effect. And this is where the intellectuals get lost. You know that Steve Hawkins, that person? Yesterday I saw an article. There is no God, there is nothing like God in this world. Big article. He is going to certify. Therefore, Sat Asat Vilakshanau. Paramatma Sadashraya Anadi. So this Maya, the potentiality of the Lord, is Sat Asat Vilakshano. You cannot call it is, you cannot call not is. And Paramatma Sadashraya Anadi. It is dependent on the Paramatma, therefore it has no independent existence. Anadi, and since when the fire is hot? When we ask this question, since when, we are caught up in time. Therefore, these questions come. When the world was created. And they go on talking, which has no meaning. 368 trillion years before. क्या समझ में आया? What you understood? Mind can go up to a limit. Suppose we say 1 hour, yes, 1 day, yes, 1 year, yes, 10 years, yes, 100 years, yes. Understand? 1,000 years, 10,000 years, 25,000 years, 1 million. कितने zero होते? Human mind cannot peep beyond limits. The moment it goes beyond limits, it merges in the infinite. And therefore, if we make infinite as the object of knowledge, the mind dissolves in consciousness. But the funny part is, absence is not an object. Then absence of something. Absence of the world. Now what is the world? World is name and form. So absence of the names or the sounds, make that as an object. So neither produce words without talking to yourself, nor get influenced by the words which come to you from outside. So don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. We have not done anything. This is in the path of devotion, it is surrender. And in the path of knowledge, this is realization. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says this thing. Brahma Bhutaha, realize. Symptoms, prasannatma, na shoshati, na kankshati. And result, samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. What is samaha sarveshu bhuteshu? Mad bhaktim lavate param. So the knowledge and devotion or bhakti, they are the same thing. This is how we have to transcend the Maya, which doesn't exist. So, sad asad vilakshana asau, paramatma sadashrayana shritaha, anadi, sacha gunatraya rupa. Now this Maya, gunatraya rupa, sutesa characharam vishvam. Now this story is told not to prove that there is a creation. This is another important principle which most of the students of Vedanta don't understand or don't think in that line. The rule is very simple. The unknown is indicated with the reference of the known. When we go to somebody's house and he says, see, when you come, there will be one red car. Just next to that red car is my house. And you go there and you see there are 3 red cars. But what is the number of your red car, yaar? Oh my, that I forgot to tell you. My wife has changed the red car. I didn't know. It is a blue car now. From the known, the unknown is indicated. Now, what is known to us? The world is known to us. This is what Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter, if you digest, you have nothing more to study. So, first two verses, he explained the world exhaustively. You see the commentaries, many, even Bhagavad Naneshwar Maharaj's commentary you can see. Bhavartha Deepika on 15th chapter. So exhaustive it is. And when you read or study that, you start feeling, oh God, Bhurvo Swaha Mahajana Tapa Satyamatala Vitara Sutala. Oh. That is not the purpose. Purpose, the third chapter, is the third verse. Na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadi nade sampratishta. This world that we described, you will never see it anywhere. It has neither the beginning, nor the center, nor the end. Na rupamasya iha tatha upalabhyate, as we have explained in the first two verses. Then, na adi na antaha. Na cha sampradishta, nor existence. So what is this world? Ashwatha, constantly changing phenomena. What is to be done? Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. Only one way is do not get entangled in the relative experiences. And how it can be done? You cannot move or change the reflection in the mirror. The only way is recognition of the illusion as an illusion is the only way to go beyond illusion. And that is asanga shastrena, dispassion, drudhena. But that asangata, dispassion, should be firm. Okay, I have decided not to eat sweet, but now prasad is this. Redda. Drudhena chitva. You have to be very firm if you have to do something. Otherwise, we will be carried away by this thing. This is how Maya, what we talk about, there is nothing like Maya, it is you only. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.